silly.
Hi. This is my series called Vinny G's Surf. This is the intro, and this is going to be the intro you see for all of the episodes. You want to skip forward, you can. I'm going to try to show much.
Hello!
Welcome everybody. Yes, here we are finally again. I know it's been a while. A lot of things happened, before Halloween, which is coming up, which is supposed to be today when I post this, or the night before. But anyway, did the Halloween Horror Nights, and that kind of wore us out, and then other things kind of kept coming up. My buddy John came down, and I intended actually to, show different movies and experience different films and things that I'd seen, or TV shows. And what happened was Squid Game came up, and I only intended to show one episode, but it wound up being a 5-episode marathon. But anyway, this is going to be a really cool thing not cool, but just a different thing I'm doing, which is this is going to be a double feature, because I want to put this out either Halloween night or Halloween Eve, I guess, like Christmas Eve, the night before Halloween, or on Halloween. So hopefully I'll get it out the Saturday before, because it falls on a Sunday. But anyway, so this is going to be a double feature, meaning I'm going to do this is number 4 p.m., I guess. And then, wait. So this is going to be episode 3 p.m. And then there's going to be an episode 4 p.m. after this. So I'm going to put them both at the same time, but they'll be separate videos. So one will end, and then, you can go to the next one. Hopefully the next one will just play automatically if you have that feature. So what I'm going to do at the end of this is I'm not going to do the usual, tale of the scene or whatever clip we watch. I'm not going to finish it off, with a commentary, when I used to pass it off to my Vince over there. But so he's waiting actually after we watch the second movie. So this video will when I'm done with the clip, it's going to kind of end. I'll put up the usual graphics of check the link below and all that, and then basically say watch the next episode immediately following. So I'll do the commentary for this episode at the end of the second feature, double feature, because American Horror Story did a double feature and it was such a hit. No, people hate it. I kind of hate it. I loved how it started, the first few episodes, and then it just got stupid, and then I haven't even watched the second part of it. But I thought that's kind of a funny inspiration. And plus, I was behind on putting out videos, to be honest with you. I probably should have put one out last week. I probably intended to, but, things came up, and, saw the Evil Dead 40th anniversary, too. That was kind of cool. But anyway, so that's what happened. I just started living life, and then it came time where I thought, oh, shit, I should put up a video. So this will be a twofer, double feature for Halloween, and the next intro will be better. I'm doing this one early. I tested the videos. Now this movie, oh God, this movie is so weird. It came out, I saw it, like a lot of the earlier stuff that I showed you. because of horror TV hosts. There was a guy, Grimsley, and he would show these movies on, I can't remember what channel. It was like Channel 11, Channel 13, 5, 9. We had these local stations, still do in LA, California, Southern California. So this guy showed this movie, and it might, I think other hosts did too. I think Elvira probably put it up at some point. But yeah, this one is crazy. It deals with, in the double feature vein, I wanted to link things. So it's about a child, and wink, wink. And then you'll figure out what I'm talking about when you see the movie with the winks. But then the second feature that I'll show later actually does have childs who may or may not be real or ghosts or whatever. But anyway, that's what's great about these Halloween things. And I wanted to do, I guess you can see some decoration. There's a witch there, and a skeleton over here in the closet door that I purposely opened so that you could see that, the vanity. But anyway, so this movie, yeah, it's really strange. It's one of those 70s sort of anomalies, low budgety. And I think I remember, or at least I was thinking about when we saw Female Trouble clips and The Weird World of John Waters. And this is almost the same. It's almost a continuation of that, really, in a strange way, this movie. But it's more serious. It's taken seriously, and it's taken more of a real horror movie. Although you won't, it's psychological in a lot of ways. It's really funny. The acting is kind of bizarre. And Anjanette Comer, who is the main girl, the main actress, the movie is called The Baby. And so the poster should be, growing behind me. But the girl is Anjanette Comer, and she's really good. She's a great actress. She was on some Columbo episode, and she was in a movie called The Funeral with I think it was Robert Morse, the guy that was in How to Succeed in Business Without Trying. And that was a funny movie, The Funeral. Just a satire, black comedy. And so she's in this. She's good. And then we have some older actresses from like the 50s and who kind of ham it up a little bit. And some daughters who are just, also excessive. But it really is. So that's why I say the John Waters thing kind of, you get that sense, but it's more serious. Excuse me. But it also, oh, you know what? I got a dry throat here. So what it is it's more serious, but it's also a horror. It's also funny, intentionally or not. You'll see what I'm talking about when we watch it. And so I'm going to open it now. And again, the clip was tested, so everything's cool. And I like I said, I don't want to give too much away about it. It's called The Baby, 70s movie, and really bizarre. It'll stick with you. And feel free to laugh. Again, like I said, that's what me and my sister did when we would watch it on TV. Every time it came out, probably once every year or 2 years, but we would always find it, and it's just so it has a very weird ending. The things that you think are going on are not really going on the way you're thinking they are, and you got to watch the whole thing. But characters are not who they seem to be. And then the ending is like a Twilight Zone, like a weird twist that's just like, oh my God. And it's almost like you almost have to rewatch the movie just to sort of get it, and see all the signs. But check it out for the first time. Here we go. The Baby. And let's do some sound here. And I'm going to try not to talk too much. Actually, I haven't seen this movie in quite a while. I do have a DVD copy of it, but it's, one of those DVDs you stuff in the case and you never pull them out. because you think, oh, I got it. I can always watch it. I can always pull it up. So it's kind of fun that I'm seeing this now. This was a last-minute choice, by the way. Oh, Ruth Roman, too, and Mariana Hill. Ruth Roman was an older actress in, I think, Italian movies, actually, and sort of horror-type movies. So you feel like, oh, she had a baby, and maybe she lost the baby, or, you just get this from the title, The Baby. Okay, right away we see a baby. So just, watch how you put this thing together. It's so bizarre. It's really just its own thing. You've never seen anything like it. All right. Yeah, so this movie was again on TV. Now Ted Post, see, I know that's a director that's done other things. I just can't think of the other stuff right now. Maybe I should drink more beer. That'll help me remember, right?
Hi there. Hi. Is this the Watford House? Mm-hmm. Thank you.
So we got this lady showing up. Little bag. Excuse me.
Can I help you? Mrs. Watford? Oh, you're from welfare? Come on.
Welfare. Oh, shit.
What'd you say your name was?
Mrs. Gentry.
Ann. Go right in. It was nice of you to call first. Most of you work.
I did alter the sound up a little bit. That's why she sounds real Minnie Mousy, I guess. I was hoping, I just do a little thing that it'll get cleared on YouTube, and it did. So, when you watch it, you won't hear, it won't sound like this when you click on the link and watch the whole movie. But again, just wanted to make sure things would get put up.
One of you counted people about twice a year.
Well, a worker will be glad to come more often if there's a need for it.
We're a very self-sufficient family. Are you going to be Baby's new worker?
Baby. So they call him Baby.
Mrs. Wadsworth,
Don't even give him a name, really.
Get this assignment.
You did? How are you, sir?
Well, I heard about the case from one of the other workers, and it was impossible not to be interested.
I see.
I love these
What is the
sets.
composition of the family now?
Same as before, no changes to speak of.
In other words, you, your 2 daughters, and your son.
Baby. We've been living in this house ever since he was born.
I notice you call him Baby. And the case history doesn't show any other name. What is his real name?
Just Baby. I'm Germaine. My daughter. This is Mrs. Gentry, honey. She's going to be Baby's new worker.
Nice to meet you. Now, what about the family income?
Just what the county gives us for Baby.
Your daughters, are they employed?
My daughters, I know they help out the best they can, but it doesn't come to too much. Alba gets tennis lessons in the afternoon, and Jermaine does.
Once in a while, I do a TV commercial.
Sometimes I don't know how we make ends meet, but we always seem to manage.
Isn't there any money from your husband's pension? Or his Social Security?
Well, how could there be?
She thinks he's dead.
Oh shit. He's just a jerk off.
Didn't die. It happened just before Baby was born.
He
When
took
I needed
off.
him most, he ran off and left us. But then all that's in the record.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
My husband was a very weak
Jeez.
man, Mrs. Gentry.
You sure it
No
is?
character.
None at all.
And you've had no contact with him since he left.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be dead.
I understand how you feel, Mrs. Wadsworth.
Well, like all things, some good came out of it. We got used to being without a man.
I'd like to see Baby before I leave.
Yeah, there's that other daughter, the blonde one that you saw earlier with the little
Well, yes.
pigtails.
I see all my clients. Why? Is there any reason I shouldn't?
No, of course not. It's just that Baby's
That's
taking his
smoking.
afternoon nap. Unless you think it's important.
Oh, I'll be careful not to wake him.
I mean, oh my god.
Besides, I'm sure you know that it's one of the basic
She looks like a hillbilly kind of, you know, and very, the hair is just very like, I'm wild, you know, like don't mess with me, I'm a lion, you know.
Nursery's this way.
Now we get to see Baby. Baby. It's this grown man.
Now, he gets best care in all the world. We all see that.
Wow. Quite a look on her face, huh? Well,
Mind if I feed him?
now what's funny too is, see, this is what would crack us up, is this, they have real baby noises for this grown man, so even though he would have fully developed, you know, vocal cords, they treat it like he's got a little baby voice. It's just, the mix is weird, but it works for the weirdness, you know.
You must have quite a few clients, Mrs. Gentry. Seems like Baby's one of your favorites.
What gives you that idea?
Well, this is
Baby.
your third time here in a week.
I guess you're right. He is a special interest to me. But then, he's a pretty special baby.
Oh shit. Oh man. It's those kind of shots and the situations are just,
Yes, I did. Oh, please sit down there.
Oh, I see you've been reading my baby file.
Under the circumstances, I thought it would be best.
What circumstances?
And I've been going through your reports for the past few weeks. You're not spending nearly enough time with your emergency cases. You've been devoting yourself almost exclusively to this Wadsworth baby.
Well, maybe I have, but with very good reason.
And I'm not telling you to drop it. Just ease off. Compromise.
Mr. Foley, This case is full of compromise. And indifference. And criminal negligence. And we're responsible.
You exaggerate. Other workers have put time in on this case, and they've come up with no significant results.
None of those other workers spent enough time on the case to accomplish anything.
That's not true. One did.
Oh, yes, one did. And just when she was beginning to make progress, she disappeared.
People drop out of sight. It
Not
happens.
very often.
When the police looked into it, they were satisfied.
But I'm not.
She's like the fighter. I'm gonna figure out what's going on.
Yeah, you're having a ball, aren't you? Yeah. Well,
So there's baby on the swing.
You know, he seems so intelligent.
This is where it gets just so. I mean, you have to laugh. It's just, it's just so far out.
You think so?
I ought to know.
Oh no.
I have to clean up after him.
Hey, that was fun, wasn't it? Yeah, well, let's play another game. What? Let's play with the ball. Let's play with the ball. Yeah, the ball.
Here we go.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
This kind of sets up like the
Get
whole,
ready. Get ready. Get ready to catch it.
you know,
Let's
his
go. There it goes.
his world versus her world, I guess.
That was good. That was good.
And them kind of suspicious, like, is she trying to cut into our, you know, territory here? You know, it's just all taken so serious. It's just bizarre.
Come on, bring it back to Anne. Please, come on, bring it to me, please. Please, bring it to Anne. Oh, that's a good baby. He's such a sweet baby.
There she is again, finally.
Oh, he does want baby.
What's going on?
Oh, I've just been playing with your brother. You know, some of his responses are really surprising.
Any kid a couple of years old can do that. But he can't do any more.
Well, I'm not so sure.
Alva, isn't it time for baby's nap?
Mm-hmm.
I'd better take him inside. Come on, you.
Oh no.
He likes you.
Well, sure. I like him.
I know somebody who's not going to like it. Not any of you. Now, come on, let's get inside.
Shit.
I'm getting sick of this morning. No
Uh-oh.
Come on.
So now here we're gonna hear or get to see like, maybe there's some abuse going on here.
Pay no attention to Alva.
Alba.
Always saying dumb things like that. Now, I'm sure you have other clients to see. I'll walk you to your car.
Yep.
You dress so beautifully, Anne. How do you do it on a social worker's salary?
Easy. By spending my whole salary.
Of course, you have a husband to pay all the other bills. Your husband. Tell me, what does he do?
Roger was an architect. He created some of the finest buildings in the city.
Did you say was? Anne?
When was the last time baby, had an examination?
Why do we have to talk about baby all the time?
Well, we don't.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Well, there's really not much to find out. I lead a pretty conventional life. Let's see, I live in a nice house with a marvelous husband, an understanding mother-in-law. That's about it.
Do you like physical exercise?
Sometimes.
I love to go hiking up in the mountains. Do you ever do anything like that?
Unfortunately, I don't have much free time.
Well, maybe on a Saturday when you're not working.
Oh, I usually spend Saturdays with Roger. Besides, I don't think it would be much fun. For you. I mean, you'd probably wind up having to carry me.
You never know what you're missing with somebody.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm a Scorpio. We're very cautious. Bye-bye.
I don't think Scorpios are cautious.
Baby was examined by a psychologist. psychological test to determine his mental range
Oh,
and
no.
reactions?
You had all those tests when he was a baby.
Hmm.
But he must have had more tests since then.
Isn't he still a baby?
No. There didn't seem to be any reason for it. Why?
Nothing in particular. Just a thought.
You know, Scorpios really aren't cautious. Just dangerous.
I told you.
Bye-bye.
Whoa. That car really kicked into gear there. It literally hopped.
It's late, Anne. Don't you think you should go to bed?
Not yet. I want to finish these. You were so beautiful. We were so beautiful. Why did it have to happen? I just cannot accept it.
Anne.
I won't let it be this way.
Oh, wow. So she's got some helper there living with her, and some tragedy with her husband happened.
It's everything to me. I know.
So her life just went nuts. Oh, that might be his mom, huh? That's probably his mother and her husband.
No, Billy, you can't come over. You know.
Look at that, it's great.
But they don't like outside.
That's how TV was, man.
You know it.
Antennas.
Is that all you guys ever think about?
Shit.
I like to feel like she's something special.
Move the rabbit ears, this way, that way.
Now, what kind of a question is that? Of course I'm wearing panties. Don't I always?
Oh, no.
Oh, cut it out. Well, I should be off around midnight. I suppose
wearing
I could stop by your
panties.
place on the way home. Listen, I have to go see about the baby.
The baby.
Oh, he's not so bad once you get used to him.
So it's a temporary
Yeah, all
babysitter.
right, just for you. I'll make sure they're off.
Oh, shit.
All right, I'm coming.
And I guess she's okay with it, huh? Oh, shit. Crying like a baby. Oh, my God. Oh, God, that soundtrack is crazy. Look at this. Big crib opening. Look at that painting on the wall. It's bizarre, huh? I know I use that word a lot now, bizarre. But look at this. Outrageous, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, God, she's changing him. How nasty, huh? Grown man, huh? Oh, no, now he wants to get up. No, he can't walk, I guess. He can only crawl for some reason. Probably because they keep him in the crib and he can't use his legs and he's just weak. He's throwing the thing down. I don't know whether to like this actor or hate him for this part because he does such a crazy job with it. I almost said weird. But he just is so honest with the portrayal, enthusiastic, But it's such a weird part. I mean, God. Oh no. He bumped his head. He bumped his widow head. Oh. Do you bump your widow head? And of course, what happens, I think, is they hear him crying and. Oh, yeah. Oh. Wait a minute. You hungry? Get your bottle. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Baby. I don't want the bottle. I want that. Oh. And the chick. Ooh. Oh man, yeah. I think I purposely ended it there. But as I remember, I think they break in, they find her, and God knows what happened to her. I haven't seen this in a while. I mean, I know the story, I know how it ends and all that, but I just, I don't know all the individual parts really. So anyway, there it is, the baby. Yeah, and there's a great ending. It's, again, this is one of those forgotten things that you won't hear other people talking about, top tens, or even with independent movies, where we move more onto movies that you've heard of, all the time, like, Texas Chainsaw and Evil Dead and, Dawn of the Dead or Night of the Living Dead, and, and it's always the classics, Little Kitty, that everybody talks about. So this is one of those ones that just gets under the radar, and I am proud to show it. And it's a great opening to a double feature. So do me a favor after you watch this clip. If you really want to get the double feature thing, you can wait on watching my next episode. Watch this one all the way through, and then watch the next episode. Or if you want to just do the episodes and get the tastes, and then do the double feature purely on its own, that's fine too. Who cares? I mean, I don't make any money off of this, and nobody's watching hardly. So anyway, thank you. We'll talk about this movie again a little later at the end of the second episode. So just stay tuned. And happy Halloween.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
We're just fooling around. Nothing really happened, honest.